Sagittarius, welcome to your June July 2026 forecast. This will be for Sagittarius placement, Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, Venus, Mars, if you have personal placements in the sign of Sagittarius. So Sagittarius, there's a lot happening for you. We have Jupiter in your ninth house that's creating a trine to those of you with early degrees of Sagittarius. We have Saturn and Neptune there in your fifth house also. That's also another trine to you that's creating changes with children, with the idea of children, with romantic partners, with the way you experience joy, the way you express yourself, okay? And then there's the Mars Uranus conjunction that just occurred in your seventh house. So like I said, if you have early degrees of Sagittarius, mostly you feeling these energies, right? This energy of that conjunction in your seventh house is still unfolding, and so I do believe this week in particular, July 6th, you will be seeing some truths unfolding, and it will be by the people represented in your seventh house. Okay, so that could be ex-committed partners, an actual committed partner, business partners, clients, and customers. Okay, let's see what we have, please, for what do we have, please, for our Sagittarius placements? Spiritual insight for July 2026. Release. Now, because Mars is in your seventh house, the person represented by your seventh house is carrying this Martian energy where they might want to cut things out of their life. Okay, that could be you. And you know, for some of you all, this could be where you realize that the person that you thought you knew, or the person that you thought that, especially since we're in retrograde season for Mercury, the person that you thought that you knew, this might be a time where you gotta let them go because you don't really know them the way you thought you did. When the time comes when you cannot grieve anymore and it is time to let go, release is the next step. This card may come to you when you need help moving forward or accepting an ending. It is time to move on and release yourself from the past. Release represents the transition between letting go and moving on. It is in the moment when we become aware that we can no longer hold on to the past or an event that cannot be altered. Okay? Yeah, I feel like it's time for you all to let someone go. Let's see what's happening in finance and career for you. Then we're gonna go into love and relationships. Finance and career for now. This doesn't have to be only romantic love. It could be with a job. It could be with a friendship. It could be with family members. Okay, but there is an energy of surrendering and releasing in the month of July. Yeah, 8 of Cups, walking away. 5 of Cups and the 10 of Cups. I don't know why you have so much emotions wrapped up in your finance and career. These are all emotional cards. Perhaps it's because you feel like the people there, that there's a family that you have with them. And maybe it could just be like in one department and now you're moving on to another department. Okay? Because I do see the Wheel of Fortune with the Ace of Pentacles, which tells me there's a new opportunity that is coming towards you where you're going to be more financially stable and satisfied if you allow yourself to stop settling. Okay? Because this is a settling energy and you may be settling there because I don't know why. Again, maybe it could be this family harmony thing, because with the 5 of Cups, it tells me that there's some decision making that you didn't agree to, or you were not okay with. What's the 5 of Cups? For some of you all, this could be ending a family situation, which of course, if you're ending a family situation, finances is involved there. And it's just, it hasn't been working. The love doesn't exist there, it seems, and it's elsewhere. What's the 5 of Cups? Yeah, 7 of Swords. You've been lying to yourself. 5 of Cups, 7 of Swords, 3 of Cups. Everything is fine, pretending like everything is fine. Wheel of Fortune again. Things are changing now because it's time for you to go in a new direction. It's time for you to release. And what you need to release is this family situation. Whatever is the family situation, in the form of a work, Maybe you have an employee who is a family member of yours. I don't know. Hierophant and the Ace of Wands. I really do feel like even if it's a work thing, because we do have the Page of Swords and the Chariot and then the Knight. Sorry, and the Eight of Cups here. So you are going in a new direction. No doubt about it. You're gonna get information about a new opportunity that puts you into a new direction here. I just feel that for whatever reason, it's kind of hard for you to release. Why is it hard for them to release? Why is it hard for Sagittarius to release this? Yeah, you're holding on tight. Four of Pentacles. And because they brought up the Four of Pentacles, it could be the reason why you're holding on tight and why this showed up in your finances, though it seems to be very emotionally charged, is because you're trying to protect your assets. That's what it feels like. You're trying to protect your assets. So I won't stay longer in that. Or if it's like having to move to a new job, you feel more stable where you are, and to take a risk on somewhere new just feels scary to you. Okay. All right, what do we have in love and relationships, please, for Sagittarius? What's next? Hierophant, that card. Whoa. I'm hearing this is the end. If it's not the end, it's definitely the end of a certain phase. There's a major transformation that's a connection is going to undergo here. Feel like someone is going to become single. Is we got the Five of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles, the Seven of Pentacles. Now look at this. Pentacles is showing on the love side. Cups on the finances side. I feel someone doesn't feel really supported. They don't feel seen. They don't feel heard. What's the Hierophant? What's this connection about with the Hierophant? The Page of Wands. Some rumors or information is going to be exposed. Yeah, Ten of Swords. Some rumors or information is going to be exposed here in regards to a connection here. It's not a stable connection. So if your connection is stable, then this isn't for you. But this one isn't stable at all. What's it that card? I feel like someone is going to be forced to release and go through that ego death moment. Yeah, face the hard truths. Ace of Swords. King of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles. So this King of Pentacles energy doesn't feel supported. Or this King of Pentacles energy could have been in it just to keep their finances stable. But damn, oh man, there's a Tower moment coming here. When this truth gets revealed in this family dynamic, Five of Swords and the Tower, I feel it's gonna get a little bit ugly for a little while. What's the advice here for Sagittarius? Six of Wands with the Knight of Cups here. We have everything is fine. King of Wands, which is your energy. I don't want to say it, but I feel there's a third party present. What's this? Who's this offer for with the Knight of Cups? The Empress. The Empress. If you're in the feminine energy, just know that ending this connection will be for your benefit, because it was a blockage for love finding you, for you to be truly recognized and be given love. So I feel this is for the person who is holding on because they might think that there's not more out there for them. Especially if this person has a child. Like if you have a child, you might feel like no one will want someone with a child or children. Yeah, there's energy of children here as well. But I don't know, I feel you don't have to worry about that. A Capricorn could be significant, or a Leo. I feel there's a love offers that's coming towards you when you release this person, to be honest. Let's move on to my decks. What do we have, please, for Sagittarius? I hope I haven't been saying Scorpios. What do we have, please, for Sagittarius? But a Taurus or Scorpio could be significant also. What do we have, please, for Sagittarius, July 2026? Ooh, you might get a payout when you release this thing or this person. There's hidden love. And that hidden love comes with, ooh, okay. You might want to watch Gemini's reading. You could be connecting with a Gemini. Their reading that I did, they got a slow burn energy. So, last week. So, you might be connecting with a Gemini where there's hidden love between you two. And it's going to be unfolding, okay? Your last reading that I did for you had to do with the payout. Okay, so that is still coming if it hasn't reached you as yet. Yeah, good karma is here. What else? What else, please? What else, please? Sagittarius. Making a head over heart decision, which I feel you need to make to release this thing. There's feelings reciprocated between you and someone. That's how I was kind of feeling there's a third party, because I feel like there's a relationship ending, but yet there's still somehow, I see like love between two people. But I don't think it's you and the person you're leaving from. Right, suppressed emotions, hidden love. I mean, one more set deck. What else, please, for Sagittarius? Some of you, this payout would be if you leave somewhere like severance pay. Or retirement. Not retirement, but like if you resign, you've been there a certain amount of years. Anything else? Wanted to jump. Alright, we have, ooh, a deadbeat. So this is in relation, I did say I picked up that some of you all have children, and I feel like you may be leaving that situation with the person that you have children with, like you're leaving a family dynamic. We have skills that needs improving, so you might want to work on this. Skills feel like it has to do with your day-to-day job. Okay, especially if you want to leave somewhere that you're not happy with, maybe recertify yourself in something to make yourself more attractive on the job market. Someone is dealing with addictions. I do see there's a Jezebel energy here, so this deadbeat could be dealing with addictions when it comes to like the type of feminine energy that they attract. I do see guardian angel plus an interview and an important meeting. So on the work front, I do feel like things are shifting up there for you. But okay, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and personal readings are available. Until next time, be blessed.